what you want, just to get a little bit too gone. Baby, I've been listening all night long, all night long. You're the one dancing with your cigarette, carefree. Me, I wanna be with you all night long.